Whoa! It's E3 time, Roz.
Woo!
Yay! So what are we doing?
We thought we'd have a bit of a chat about what we hope to see at E3, a bit of a chinwag. Obviously we don't have an E3 footage because it hasn't happened yet, so we just put a bit of Halo footage in the background, so enjoy that. But yeah, we thought we'd talk about things where you want to see, so
Yeah.
we're both mainly Xbox guys, so
Yeah.
should we start off with Microsoft?
Just before we start, we will be doing a post E3 chat
We
afterwards.
will, yeah, we'll see how accurate well, I mean, we're not going to predict shit because we don't know nothing, but we'll just talk about what we want to see. So let's start with Microsoft because we're both mainly Xbox guys. What are you looking for from Xbox?
From Xbox, I'm looking forward to hear about their Fable 4.
You reckon it'll be shown? Because
I don't think anything will be shown. I think it will be announced. Maybe they'll whip up a quick CGI trailer.
I think they should at least announce it because it's kind of an open secret at this point. And if you don't know, apparently Playground Games have opened a second studio to make a new Fable game. So it's probably very early, but they should at least show like a name of it or something and just say
they might do what Nintendo did and just
with Metroid Prime 4,
and just put a title up.
But yeah, I mean they've been getting a lot of shit for lacking first party exclusives recently, which is fair enough. So I kind of feel like they need to say that we're doing this. And there's also been rumours they're making a Perfect Dark as well. I don't know who's making it.
That's what I wanted to mention. Yeah, Perfect Dark. I wonder if they're gonna keep it first person or go third person, making a sort of action adventure game.
Yeah, well they announced, I mean, I don't know if you remember when they sort of paid for timed exclusivity on Rise of the Tomb Raider a couple of years back. They announced that was because they didn't have a third person game to go up against Uncharted, which was supposed to be coming out about the same time, which later got delayed. But they said they were building things to sort of play off against Uncharted, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was a third person action adventure, to be honest. But it's apparently being made by someone, we don't know who, so I hope they announce that and Fable, because they kind of need to sort of say, hey look, we do have games coming. But for me, I want to see the next Halo.
Oh yeah, Halo.
This year is 3 years since Halo 5. Halo is generally on a 3-year cycle, so I'm hoping we see Halo 6 this year. People have been talking about a thing called Halo Infinity, which is a guy, Brad Sams, who's like writes for a Microsoft focus site called Thurrott.com, mentioned it, and people were saying, oh, maybe it's an MP only game. It could be Halo 6. Bonnie Ross announced sort of around the time Halo 5 was announced that they want to move away from numbers, so it could just be Halo Infinity is the next mainline Halo, but we'll see. And Gears of War apparently has some kind of spin-off going on, maybe done by Splash Damage.
Another spin-off.
Well,
they had
Judgment,
yeah.
But that was a spin-off, but still fairly close to the Gears formula. This one, people are thinking it might be kind of an XCOM-like game. So like Gears Tactics kind of game, which could be interesting.
It could be interesting. It could be good. It could be shit.
But I mean, the Coalition are a very efficient studio. They made Gears 4 in like 2 years and 2 years and change, and also they were overseeing the remake of the first game as well. So they're quite an efficient studio. So it's possible we could also see Gears 5 unveiled this year. I don't think it will see this year, but they could show it off.
Right.
But yeah, that's kind of what we're expecting from Microsoft. Maybe some new stuff for Sea of Thieves and State of Decay. Yeah.
I'm hoping that Microsoft throws a curveball out there and announces something that no one was expecting.
Well, people are expecting them to announce new studios. Like Playground Games have apparently been acquired by them. That seems to be the case. We'll see that, and that would make sense. They've only made Forza Horizon games this year, which is another one we just forgot. Forza Horizon 4 should be announced, and they're apparently also making the Fable reboot. Apparently they've also opened a studio in Santa Monica, and there might be more, so they might be opening a few studios. Hopefully they announce those.
I mean, I'm also hoping that like games that have already been released on the PlayStation will also be released on the Xbox, like Nier Automata.
So there's been a rumour that Nier Automata would be announced, and because Square Enix said at the time if it sold well on PS4 it would come to Xbox, so hopefully it will. I played the first Nier on 360, so I'd like to see it come over. I mean, I've finished it on PS4 now, but if it came over, I'd double dip just to support Yoko Taro. But hopefully that comes over.
Because Phil Spencer did say they're trying to invest in more Japanese sort of games.
Yeah. And I hope we see some kind of fruits of that, because I like Japanese games a lot, but Xbox is my main platform, so it's kind of jarring that they're not there.
Last gen, they had
quite a lot last gen, and the OG Xbox as well had quite a lot. And it's just really this year that's kind of that's kind of died off.
Yeah,
but there've been 2 or 3 retailers have also listed Final Fantasy VII Remake for Xbox One, so hopefully that is announced. I'm hoping to see Shenmue 3 come to it, because obviously Shenmue 2 was on the OG Xbox, and the HD remakes of 1 and 2 are coming to Xbox One, so
it makes sense for it to come on there as well.
Yeah, hopefully 3 comes as well. But yeah, I mean, the main thing I think for me for Xbox is they need to announce new studios and show that they're sort of making a commitment to first party, because that has been a bit lacking.
Yeah, because they've released the Xbox One X, and it seems like silly that they released this powerful console
and
do nothing with it, like
leave it up to third parties to take advantage of it.
And so I'm hoping that they will announce some new IPs and like the reboots of Fable and Perfect Dark. So
yeah, I mean, Halo, Gears, and Forza Horizon are going to take advantage of the X for sure anyway. So those are going to be amazing looking games. But it would be nice to see something new. But how about Nintendo? Because you have a Switch, I have a Switch. What are you looking forward to there?
Well, I don't play Smash, so I'm not really
not that fussed.
Not that fussed, but I'm hoping that they show some gameplay for the new Metroid game.
Yes.
Because in the last E3 they just showed like we mentioned previously, that they just showed a title.
Yeah.
That's all they showed, and everyone lost their shit.
I mean, I lost my shit.
Yeah, everyone, and everyone proclaimed that Nintendo won E3, even
just
though
by announcing Metroid Prime,
not even showing any like anything. Just someone who whipped up a quick,
a quick PNG.
Yeah, PNG on Photoshop, and put it up. So,
but yeah, I'm slightly concerned about Metroid Prime 4. I lost my fucking mind when they announced it. But it's since come out, it's not being made by Retro, who made the previous 3 Metroid Prime games. It's being made by a team at Bandai Namco, apparently.
Oh, really?
So I'm excited, but I want to see what it looks like. And like you, I don't play Smash either, so that's probably going to be their big game for E3. But it's not really going to do anything.
They're probably going to announce some new DLC for probably like Splatoon.
Yeah, there is a Splatoon expansion coming that we've known about for a while, but they haven't given a date on. I'm looking forward to that, the Octo expansion, because Splatoon 2 is fucking great. And
I can also see them announcing like some third-party games, like from previous gens, like they had with like Skyrim, Dark Souls, like an old gen game coming to the Switch. Which I can see them announcing. I'm not too sure what it will be, but I can see them announcing some game.
We know they also have like Fortnite and Paladins coming, so they're going to jump on the Battle Royale bandwagon. But there's also Bayonetta 3. Hopefully we see more of that. I do love a bit of Bayonetta.
And also, just quickly going back to Microsoft one, the Darwin Project. That's another Battle Royale game. That's coming out.
I forgot about that.
That's coming out on the PC and Xbox One.
Yeah. They did that whole Shoutcaster thing last year, didn't they? Which was really weird. But maybe we'll see that again. Hopefully we might get dates for Ashen and Below. Which you and me played a little while ago at Res.
Yeah, it was good.
But yeah, so Nintendo, for me, I think Metroid and Bayonetta are the main ones I'm looking for. And I'm hoping, back when the Switch was announced, they mentioned that the Tales of series was coming to the Switch. I love the Tales. Well, I loved the Tales of series up until Zestiria, which was shit, and I kind of drifted away. So I still haven't played Berseria, so I'm kind of hoping they port that to the Switch. So because I'd rather play it on a handheld. Stuff like Persona 5 would be great on the Switch as well.
Yeah, they won't.
I don't think they'll ever leave the PS4, because basically Persona has almost always been a PlayStation franchise, really. So I don't expect that to come over, but it would be nice if it did.
Can you imagine if they did announce that they're Persona 5 on the Switch?
I'd be happy.
I'd be happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to play it because you don't yet have a PS4, but you do have a Switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so speaking of PS4, Sony, as I say, you don't have a PS4, so is there anything in particular you are looking forward to see more of?
I'm planning to buy one at the end of June. Because I've recently started a new job, so I can be able to afford one. So I'm interested in Death Stranding because I've always been interested in Kojima's games, even though he is a complete mad bastard. But I like the Metal Gear games.
Yeah.
So and I really liked the horror game PT. Yeah. So I like that, and he's working with Norman Reedus.
Yeah, this one does look a bit more kind of psychological than Metal Gear.
I have no idea what it's about, and I'm really.
I don't
interested.
think anyone has an idea.
I'm really interested to see what.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it is.
Hopefully, we'll get some actual gameplay footage.
I'm interested to see that, and obviously, The Last of Us 2 is going to be big. The first one was fucking great, so looking forward to see more of it. The last trailer they showed was a bit much. It was very violent.
It was really graphic, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's more The Last of Us. It's going to be good. And then there's Spider-Man, obviously, from Insomniac. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm still a bit annoyed with that. Being exclusive to the PS4.
Yeah,
I'm a bit annoyed about that. But
I mean, if you have one by the end of June, I mean, it's coming out September, so you'll be able to play it.
Yeah.
But it does look good. It looks a bit QTE heavy, so I'm hoping they go a bit more in depth in gameplay and show that it's not like just loads of button prompts. Because the last time they showed it, it looked very scripted. But
yeah, there's not been
still look great.
It's not been a good, really good Spider-Man game since the PS2 Spider-Man 2 game, which I thought was really good.
But there's also Ghosts of Tsushima. I don't know if you've seen.
I've seen that.
That's by the guys that made Infamous, which I've never been able to get into. So I'm kind of a bit wary about that one. But I'd like to see more of it.
And can I just go? I'm going to go back to Microsoft again.
People are going to call you a fanboy, Paul.
From Software, aren't they going to? I heard rumours that there was going to be another Otogi game.
Really?
Yeah,
I hadn't heard that.
I heard about that, yeah.
That'd be interesting if that happens. If they also bundle it with Otogi 1 and 2 in OG Xbox back combat, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another thing we didn't mention. Hopefully they announce some more back combat games. A nice big chunk of them would be nice.
And going back to Nintendo, I heard they're going to announce the N64 Mini Edition.
See, I'm not sure if I want one of those. The SNES Mini is fucking great, but I don't know if I want an N64 one. But, so yeah, I think that's the main three covered off, basically. Although, you mentioned they're meant to be there. I think they're going to properly show off what Shadows Die Twice is, but I'm... From are known for the Souls games these days, and I never really got into them, so I'm interested to see what it is, but not massively fussed. But what about third-party stuff?
Well, we got Cyberpunk. I'm looking forward to hearing about that.
Yes, I want to see Cyberpunk.
And I also heard that there might be a Alien Isolation 2 announced.
Yeah, something you just mentioned to me before we started recording. I hadn't even heard of that. That'd be interesting.
I checked up on the rumours on GameSpot, I think it was. And yeah, they said they might be announced at E3. Which I never finished the first one.
No, it was quite a long game. I never finished it either, but I enjoyed what I played of it.
Where will they take it now? Will they take it like the Alien 2, Aliens route and make it more actiony, which Colonial Marines was supposed to be? Or will they keep it as it is?
If another one is announced, I will go back and finish the first one, because I've been meaning to, but I just haven't had the opportunity to do it. But... yeah, other third-party stuff. What am I looking forward to? You mentioned Cyberpunk. I'm really looking forward to that because CD Projekt Red are fucking great, and The Witcher 3 was amazing. I wouldn't say a Tales of game because Tales of Festival is happening like a week after E3, so I'd imagine they're going to announce their next game there. But there has been rumours of a Tales of Vesperia remaster, which is possibly my favourite JRPG from the 360 Tales of Vesperia. So if they announce a remaster of that, I'll be very happy. I have my copy signed by Troy Baker, so yeah, that'll be cool. And if they do announce that, it damn well better come to Xbox One, because it was a 360 exclusive in the West. So hopefully, if they announce that, it's PC, PS4, Xbox One and Switch. Because everyone should be able to play that game. It's great. But yeah, we've got Bethesda. Obviously, we'll be having a show.
Oh yeah,
they'll be showing off Fallout 76. So we get to see what that is. The thinking seems to be it's more of a multiplayer focused game.
Yeah.
Like base building, survival kind of thing. Not sure I'm up for that, but I'll watch it. What I really want them to announce is Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, it's been what, 7 years?
It's been 7 years since Skyrim, which is a long time.
It is a long time.
So, I mean, I think Todd Howard said last year that it wasn't even in development. But that was a year ago. Maybe it's started now. I don't know.
What about anything from Valve?
Valve?
Yeah.
Do they even make games anymore?
They don't make any games anymore. But there's always hope that maybe they will introduce, they'll announce like a Half-Life 3 or a Portal 3 or something something with the 3 on the end.
Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd totally go for Portal 3. I love the Portal games. But EA, Anthem, maybe?
Oh, I can't give a shit about that, to be honest, mate.
Not your kind of thing. Really,
I really hope this is such an outside hope bet, but I'm really hoping they announce Dragon Age 4.
I'd love to see that.
I would love to see it. I love the Dragon Age series.
Yeah, me too.
And I liked 1, 2 and 3. 3 got some criticism, so did 2, but I still loved them. I think they're really good games.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And I really hope.
I mean, I've read the novels and everything.
Yeah, you're a massive fucking fanboy for them, but I really hope they announce something. I don't think they will, but I'm hoping, and I'll be there watching that watching E3 for that announcement. But I won't keep my hopes up.
I think David Gader, who left BioWare a little while ago, mentioned at the time it had like a skeleton crew on it, and everyone else was kind of all hands on deck for Anthem. So I think it's probably going to be a while, but I'd love to see Dragon Age 4.
What's Dragon Age? When did Inquisition get released? 2014. It's been 4 years now.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and if it doesn't get announced this year, gotta wait till next year, or maybe it'll get announced later on this year.
The thing with BioWare is they don't like to talk about 2 games at the same time. So like when they were ramping up marketing for Inquisition, they didn't mention Mass Effect Andromeda at all. And then when they were marketing Andromeda, they didn't mention anything else. So I think until Anthem's out, we probably won't hear anything. But Anthem, I want to see more of Anthem, but I don't know if I want another game that's like a commitment. Because you've already got like Destiny. I play Destiny every now and then. I play Final Fantasy 14 a lot. I don't want another game that I have to log into daily and do stuff. And yeah, I don't know. It looks great.
It looks good,
but I don't know if I want another game that's a commitment.
Yeah. BioWare probably are my favourite studio because I love their story-rich RPG games. That's what if I want a good RPG, I can always rely on BioWare to
deliver the goods.
To deliver the goods. Even with Andromeda, which it was a bit it wasn't as good as the previous 3, but it was still there's still stuff to like there, and I quite enjoyed some of the stuff. It had its bugs, it had its issues,
it had its dodgy face animations
and everything like that. But
it was still a decent game.
It was still a decent game. I would give it a 7 out of 10 if I was to rate or review a game. I'll give it a 7.5.
Oh, you climbed up a bit there.
Yeah, I would. Like thinking about it, it was an ambitious game, but yeah, it had
it's kind
problems.
of odd. It's kind of a mix of Mass Effect 1 and 3 in a lot of ways. But
it suffered from the
it suffered from having a team on it that never made a single player game, really.
Yeah.
But
and then having that sort of open world sort of experience. But
speaking of RPGs, Square Enix are going to have another show. Anything you're hoping to see from them?
Square Enix. Yeah, well, new Tomb Raider.
New Tomb Raider.
Yeah. I mean,
I imagine they might show that at Microsoft's conference.
Yeah, they had a trailer, but that was just a CGI trailer. I'm hoping for some gameplay.
Yeah, I feel like we might see that at Microsoft's and maybe at Square Enix's as well.
Hitman 2.
Well, they're not under Square Enix anymore now.
Oh, they're not. No, bollocks. Yeah,
bought themselves out. But yeah, I mean, Tomb Raider's probably going to be there. I imagine we'll see the next set of DLC for Final Fantasy 15 because they're doing a whole other year of DLC for that.
Another load of DLC. Jesus Christ!
I very much doubt we'll see Final Fantasy 16, which I know a lot of people are hoping for, but
Final Fantasy
games take a lot of time these days.
And they used to release 3 per generation.
No, you're lucky if you get one and a spin-off.
Yeah. Well, what was the last generation? They just had 13. That was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, 13. And its 2 sequels, and then the PS3 got Final Fantasy 14 as well, but they don't support that on PS3 anymore. Final Fantasy 14 is due another expansion next June, but they usually announce that at their own event a bit later in the year, so I doubt we'll see that. But maybe some Switch games. They recently started a whole different division for making games for Switch, which is encouraging because I love my JRPGs, but I'm kind of at the point where I don't really want to play them on the big screen anymore. I'd quite happily take them on handheld, which I think the Switch is good for. But hopefully it's not stuff like I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere. I want bigger budget JRPGs on the Switch. So yeah, maybe something for that. Maybe Dragon Quest 11 dates or something. People are speculating they might put that on the
You not played
Xbox
it.
One.
You not played a Dragon Age game.
I haven't.
Quest.
No, I own a couple of them, but I haven't played them yet. But
yeah, I would like it to come out on the Xbox One. But if it did even if it did come out on the Xbox One, I think it's probably best served on the Switch.
I just feel like I'd play those games a bit more on the Switch.
Okay. Anything anything else maybe a Call of Duty, Battlefield, or a new Star Wars game?
Well, there's Black Ops 4, isn't there? I don't really give a shit about Call of Duty, to be honest. I don't mean to offend anyone with that. I'm just not interested. Same with Battlefield.
What about Battlefront or Star Wars in general? Is there supposed to be someone developing a Star Wars game?
There was one being developed by Visceral, and then they closed them down. So I'm not sure what's going on now. I'm not sure really what's going on with the Star Wars license now, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see something at EA's conference because they have the Star Wars license.
And Beyond Good and Evil.
Possibly. Ubisoft will have a conference, and they showed it last year.
I do know that Ubisoft probably will be showing another Assassin's Creed game. Was it Odyssey?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is apparently ancient Greece.
To be honest, I don't give a shit about Assassin's Creed anymore.
I like Assassin's Creed, but I never finished Syndicate, and I haven't played Origins. So I probably won't be that fussed about it. I'll probably catch up to him in about 3 years when there's another 6 games to play through.
Yeah.
But I mean, nothing that Ubisoft are going to show is probably going to excite me all that much.
And talking about third-party game developers, what about Rockstar? Anything else from them? Are they going to do?
There'll be Red out this year.
So. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2. Are they going to announce a Grand Theft Auto game, a new one? Because that came out in 2013.
That's been a while. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, RDR is a different Rockstar studio, isn't it? So it's possible. The main studio is working on GTA 6, but I guess we'll see. I think they're probably going to focus as a sort of studio on RDR 2 for now, which does look very good. And that's out. What is it? September, I think.
Yes, September.
So that's just going to kill everything at the end of the year. And yeah.
Well. We'll be doing another video anyway afterwards to our reactions to E3. So, if you've got any thoughts or predictions of what you want from this year's E3, let us know in the comments.
Please do. I mean, you don't have much time because it starts tomorrow.
Starts tomorrow, and hopefully you will watch this video and listen to our silly ramblings. But
you listen to it, go, God, these guys are drunk.
These guys are silly.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you after E3.
Yeah, we'll see what shakes out.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.